Hello, I'm Wonder001 and this is my review of the Rightline Gear Moki doorstep. Now, this is actually a solution to a problem that I did not know I had. It actually came recommended to me from one of my viewers in my cargo box review, where I said I was having trouble getting to the far latches inside of the cargo box. Suggestion was to check this out and that would solve my problems. Well, I will say to that viewer, this did solve my problems quite well. So what you're looking at here is a step that you can attach and detach from your car door. Now, this particular step is a specific step, and it's from Rightline Gear. It's a winner of a Shark Tank thing. I don't really follow Shark Tank, but it came from Shark Tank. You're looking at a product that is 3 inches wide, 5.5 inches tall, and has a length of 9 inches. Now, keep in mind, not all of that is going to be usable by you. Now, the tallness obviously is so that it can latch on. Now, when I say latch on, it does these U-shaped hooks on the side of your car. I've seen other products that you push in and you can use it to help yourself up. Now, this utilizes the same principle where it just kind of sits around that. It's rubberized here so it doesn't damage your vehicle. Also, it has a rubber boot here and screwed in nicely. Now, the entire thing is made of aluminum and is coated. You can also see there that it is treaded and cut so that you can actually use this and have, you know, snow and rain pass through it while still having a grip. Now, I will say I did test this quite extensively on a trip that I took recently where I spent a week in Pennsylvania. Now, what this does for me, for that cargo box, is in my Subaru Forester here, it gives me 16 extra inches of ground clearance from where I could actually put my foot down here. Now, I will also say that it's not quite as much as when I was resting on the back of my seats, but this helps you quite a bit. And when I say it helps you, it gives you a boost, it's because of its size and shape, it can accommodate several different types of shoes. So in my case, sneaker, hiking boot, or snow boot. Now, you will notice when I was showing you the different types of shoes that I was mainly standing on it like this, not this way. And they say because of its larger size, it is supposed to be able to accommodate 2 feet this way. Again, that depends on your shoe size, etc. I found it actually better having my foot like this, and it was more stable grabbing my roof rack and just leaning on it that way. Now, I will say, it is not all fun and games with this particular product. Your wheel well here, shape, will actually determine if you can use this. Now, on my Forester, in the rear, I do have this kind of swooped shape, so I can just barely use this. I'll show you in a minute up front how it looks on a more flat surface. Now, the other thing that I had noticed, and Rightline does say something about this, and I saw a complaint. So if you look here, very easy to take off, there are these divots in my car. Now, I tried to recreate these on the other side for science with no luck, but where these sit, it doesn't appear that it was caused by this product. However, I had seen other complaints about this particular step causing divots in the car frame. Now, keep in mind, depending on the type of material used for your car frame, you could actually damage it by using something like this. Subaru in particular, the Forester that I have, my hood has dents on it from acorns that fell from a tree. My previous vehicle, I never had issues like that, but it's just the weight that they're cutting down to make these more fuel efficient. So keep in mind, you want to make sure that your step is resting. And look, I'm trying to get in there to show you that it's not resting where those divots were. But you want to make sure that this is resting as flat as possible. So let's actually show you on a more flat surface. All right, so here we're looking at the step on actually my front passenger side, so it's much less curved. It gives you much better footing for this. And I mean, it's a good step to have. And the size of it, I was very hesitant because they're like, oh, it can fit in a glove box or in your center console. It can. It's not convenient to do that, but I keep this in the back of my Subaru under the floor panel with a bunch of other like necessities that I have. Now, again, this solved a particular problem for me with that cargo box. Yes, I could use a step ladder when I'm home, but when I was on the road, I needed something small enough that I could bring with me. I didn't want to bring even a small step ladder with me when I was traveling because that just takes up more cargo space. This filled that need for me. And at $45, it's not terrible. I feel that this is going to last. It is built very sturdily. So, will it fill that need for you? Only you can say for yourself. Just be cautious of how it sits on your car and make sure not to bounce around on it, and you can limit the chances of you possibly getting those divots in the side of your car. Now, for me, they're not going to bother me because, well, it's a car. This is, you know, it goes out, it does things. It's a camping car. It's not going to bother me. It may bother you. But all of those things, it's something that I needed and it works very well. So if you're looking for something like this, I would recommend this one in particular because it's longer and wider than a lot of the other competitors out there. Spend the extra money. It's worth it. So I have been Wanderer001. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the area below. And as always, thanks for watching.